Why do most people think it's a romantic song? Why was there band drama and a falling out between the band over the song? What was the inspiration and meaning of the lyrics? Explore with us as we dive into the fascinating backstory behind Sting and the Police classic, Every Breath You Take. Written by Sting and included on the fifth and final album, Synchronicity, released in 1983 from one of the best-selling bands of all time, The Police, who have sold over 75 million records. The classic hit, Every Breath You Take, remains one of the best-selling and most-loved tracks of all time, let alone the 1980s. The song was a smash when released, topping the Billboard Hot 100 charts for 8 weeks. Today, you can hear the song being played at parties, weddings, or even while you're at the grocery store. When examining the lyrics, the words are from a possessive lover who is watching every breath you take, every move you make. Sting later said he was confused by how many people thought it was a positive song. He insists it's a song about an obsession with a lost lover and the jealousy that follows. Being quoted, "I think the song is very, very sinister and ugly, and people have actually misinterpreted it as it being a gentle little love song when it's quite the opposite." Sting wrote it in the aftermath of a separation from his ex-wife Frances, and at the beginning of his relationship with his current wife, Trudy Styler. The Independent reported in 2006 saying the problem was Sting was already married to actress Frances, who just happened to be Trudy's best friend, with Sting and Frances living next door to Trudy. The affair was widely condemned. To escape from the public eye, Sting retreated to the Caribbean, where he started writing the lyrics in the song. Sting later said, "I just woke up in the middle of the night with that line in my head, sat down at the piano and had written it in about a half an hour. At the time I was thinking of Big Brother, surveillance and control." The demo was recorded with just Sting singing over an organ part presented to his bandmates a few months later. While recording, Andy Summers was asked to put guitar onto a simple backing track, with Sting offering no directive beyond make it your own. Andy came up with the guitar part, which is known as one of his signature riffs, and played it in just one take. Andy later said, "I'd been making an album with Robert Fripp, and I was kind of experimenting with playing violin duets, and had just worked up this new riff. When Sting said, 'Go and make it your own,' I went in and stuck that lick on it, and immediately knew we had something special." Tensions were already running high within the Police, specifically between the singer Sting and drummer Stuart Copeland.
We were in this state where any little incident would turn into World War III.
By the time of the recording sessions, Sting and Copeland hated each other, with verbal and physical fights in the studio.
"We have here a fine specimen of a jerk."
Tensions actually almost led to the recording sessions being canceled altogether. The song's famous guitar riff was later sampled in Puff Daddy's 1997 tribute to the Notorious B.I.G., "I'll Be Missing You," which was a massive international hit. However, despite only using Andy's riff rather than Sting's contribution, only Sting received the royalties. Andy would later say, "And I mean, it's flattering, I guess everybody likes it, you can work yourself into a fury about it, but why am I not getting paid for it? It's my guitar that's sampled, and that's what Puffy based his whole song on. Stewart's not on it, Sting's not on it." To many fans, the song is considered to be both the Police's and Sting's signature song, and in the US, it was the biggest selling single of 1983 and the 5th best-selling single of the decade. The song ranked number 84 on Rolling Stone's list of the top 500 greatest songs of all time. It won Grammys for Song of the Year and Best Pop Performance by a duo or a group with vocal. In 2019, Sting received a BMI award for Every Breath You Take, after it became one of the most played songs in radio history. The music video is shot in black and white, having officially joined the YouTube's Billion View Club Wednesday, October 5th, 2022, with the video averaging more than 300,000 views every day so far this year.
What the Beatles were in the 60s, what Led Zeppelin was in the 70s, Police were in 1983.